All right, if you clicked on this video, you either want to get into umbrellas with backpacking, or you're like, oh my God, another video talking about how umbrellas are the new thing in backpacking. Guys, today we are talking about two different umbrellas that I'm super excited about, that I've really enjoyed so far, and want to do a comparison on them because you might be in the same boat I was, where I was deciding which one to get. And luckily I have a partner who likes to backpack too, so I decided to get one of each because we're going to both be using them this summer. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the Gossamer Gear umbrella, and we're going to talk about the Six Moon Designs umbrella. We've got a version of both of those. We're going to go through both of them and kind of discuss the pros and cons of both, and which I'd prefer. And at the end, I'm going to talk about a secret option too that I think a lot of us had discussed. All right, look, I know that I guess fanny packs have been the comparison thing that a lot of people were like on the border about for the longest time, but like, there ain't no way I'm carrying a fanny pack. Let's be real though, fanny packs are awesome. And if you still don't like fanny packs, you know what they say, hike your own hike. I hate that statement, but hey, it is what it is. But anyways, umbrellas have become that new thing, I feel like. And today, we're going to talk about those and the options that are coming out, and there's multiple options. And even I noticed that this one umbrella from Gossamer Gear I've seen on a couple other brands too, so let's get into that discussion too. But all that to say, give umbrellas a chance. They could be a sweet option to your pack, and they're so light and so easy to use, and especially if you get tired of rain jackets where you get all hot and sweaty, might be another alternative instead of having to use one. And a lot of people I know that use the umbrella instead, and have really enjoyed it instead of having to carry a rain jacket. Okay, so both of these companies have multiple versions, but I picked the one that was comparable for both of them. The first one on there is the Six Moon Designs Silver Shadow Mini. This comes in at 6.8 ounces, and you can get it for, I think I got it on Garage Grown Gear for $40. This one is 10 inches when it's folded down, and when it's fully extended, it's 20.5 inches. And then the spread of the umbrella top itself is, I think, right at 38 inches. Now, first of all, you obviously see, wait till we compare to the other one, how easy this compacts down, so it's easy to sit in your pack and not take up a lot of room. Now let me show you the process of putting it together real quick. So you pull it out of the sleeve it comes with. It's got a strap on it. I'm still learning this thing, even though I've used it a couple times already. But there's a couple locks in there, and you've got to lock. Now if there's a trick to this that somebody knows, let me know, but you got to lock each one of these and go all the way around. Okay, so I've got them all locked in, and then I go like this, and then I lock the top. And that feels great too, out of that sun already. And like I said, that's 38 inches across, so plenty of room to hide you and your pack. And of course, just like both of them, they have straps that can go on the strap of your pack. I bought it for each one of them. I wasn't going to really discuss it in this video, but it's just a quick bungee that you can put on the strap of your pack. So you see how easy that is. Now, you've seen how much of an effort it is, so don't forget that for later in the video. So you also got to pop these back down. I'm not gonna make you watch me do this all. Still popping. Fold all these back up. And then there's some like quick release buttons, and then you see it breaks back down. And then before you put it back in the sleeve, you just wrap that back around, and then it squeezes it together like this, and you can put it back in that sleeve. I love how compact this option is, but it is a pain if, let's say, I'm in a hurry to get it put together real quick, which obviously if you know rain's coming, you probably usually got a second before a downpour hits anyways. But it's a little bit more work to get it broke down to that level. But still, you know, as backpackers, sometimes it's worth it for that convenience of not having it fully extended and taking up a lot of room. So I want to mention, this is a polyester material. This is good as a sunshade. Don't ever forget to say that, but also for a decent rain. Nothing crazy. I would not think that I would take hail to one of these, but it can handle easy rain. And both this and the Gossamer Gear I'm about to talk about are both polyester materials. Okay, so let's talk about the Gossamer Gear umbrella. This is the Lighttrek hiking umbrella. I want to make sure I got that completely right. This stays extended at 25 inches, so you can obviously tuck it down to the side of your pack. That's what I've done with it already. It's yes, it's a lot wider, takes up a lot more room, but it's pretty clean, and it's still super light. This one is 6.3 ounces, still very light, very comparable to Six Moon Design ones. Still has the same width when it's extended to, at right around 38. I think it's like 37.5 inches. And like I said before, it's also a polyester material. Now let me show you how simple this one is to break out. So you can easily pop it just like this. Super simple. Yeah, already in the shade again, very quick. Yes, I can't break it down as much to hide in my pack, but wow, that is a lot faster to have it ready to go. All you gotta do is one release there, It folds down. You got a strap there, and you can easily put it back in your pack and you're done. Now, something I noticed is I just took this on a trip and I noticed a friend of mine had one just like it, and his was by Z-Packs, and I noticed that the design of it is almost identical, so it's like it was almost relabeled. Now, I don't know how much goes into all of that and where the manufacturing is, but just FYI, and I'm sure a lot of you have already noticed that too, that some of these are definitely in the same manufacturing spots. It seems like I've seen other products in the backpacking industry. So yes, the Sigma Moon design is more broke down, but this one is definitely longer, but this one is super fast and convenient. I'll be honest, for me, I prefer this one, not because it's lighter. I mean, you're talking about less than an ounce difference, but because the convenience of popping it up, closing it down is way more easier, because I'm gonna be more accepted to using it because it's so much more easier to work with than the Six Moon design ones, even though I can hide it a lot easier. Now, some would argue differently, and I totally understand that. So last thing to say about that umbrella is it comes in at $39. I bought it off of Gossamer Gear's website, so the prices are relatively close. So the weights are really close, the prices are really close. This honestly comes down to how easy you want it to break down. They both will strap to your pack easy. I think you would be fine with either option. It just depends on which you prefer as far as breaking it down, and I would say durability might be a little bit more scary with the Six Moon design one also, just because it has so much more mechanical parts to it. They're both very light. They're supposed to be light, so they're both delicate. All right, so I told y'all earlier, and let's just be real, okay? I told y'all earlier that I would think there's an easier option out there, and probably I'd say a quarter of the price, is to buy one of those cheap like Dollar General umbrellas, and you can easily take that with you. They're still relatively light. I don't have one on me, but I know that they're light, and they're just as undurable as these are, let's be honest, because you're getting something super light, but at the same time you sacrifice a lot of the durability of it. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you do want to try using an umbrella out, you can definitely buy one from like Dollar General or Walmart or any of those cheaper places, and test it, see if you like it. If you do, maybe invest some more for something a little bit more ultralight, if we're going to put it that way, and that might be a better option. Guys, if you have questions about this, make sure to hit me in the comments. And if you don't like umbrellas, I understand they're not everybody, but there's a new thing that seems to be getting popular, especially if you're dealing with a lot of sun like out west, or if you just don't want to have to use a rain jacket in the rain. It's a very convenient way to keep yourself covered, to keep your gear covered. And the only downside I can see too is maybe dealing with some brush, you know, and being careful that these materials are very light, so you could tear them really easy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. And again, if you have questions, hit comments. And if you're new here, we'd love to have you a part of our community. Just hit the subscription bell. We do a video almost every week. Guys, I hope you have a great week, and we will see you soon.